Hey, this is John with TPF, Trips, Places, and Fun. And hey, look at this. It's stunning and it's beautiful. We're here in Branson, Missouri. And I am on my way to work at Escape Code. And it got me thinking, people are asking the questions, well, are things open? We've already got an email today. People asking, are you guys going to be open today? And, so people are wondering, what about Branson? Should I come to Branson when it's snowing? Are things going to be open? Are they going to close? And so these are great questions. So I thought I would try to address some of this. So first off, come on, look at this. I'm in a Missouri natural area right now. I thought I'd pull off the road and kind of show you this. This is beautiful. It's beautiful when it snows here in Branson, so I'd encourage you, if possible, to kind of hang out here when it snows. We were in Gatlinburg recently when it was just dumped on with beautiful snow, and it was just incredible there in the Smoky Mountains. Same thing here in Branson. So the first thing is when it snows, it's typically going to be just stunning and beautiful and just amazing. So you can just sit back. If you got a cabin, put the fire on and look out at the snow. So it's very, very pretty. But should you come to Branson when it snows? It's a great question. First of all, I'm going to start off by saying this. You do you. You've got to know you. Number one, you must be safe. You've got to be safe. Do not take unnecessary risks, for a vacation. So everybody knows their limits. They know, what they feel comfortable, what they don't feel comfortable doing. And some people probably should feel a little less comfortable doing what they're doing. And so be safe. That's number one, of course. Be really, really safe. The roads. So when it snows like this, yesterday it was in the 60s, and I was out on the back porch just relaxing. It was beautiful out, walking around in t-shirt, and so that was yesterday. 60 in the 60s. In 2 days, it's going to be in the 60s, and next week, opening day at Silver Dollar City is going to be in the 70s. Tonight is going to be like, I think, 14 degrees or 16 degrees, something like that. But the roads, that's the tough one. Of course, they're twisty and curvy. And if it's ice, you're in trouble. So if there's ice, if you hear the word ice, if there's any hint of ice, the curves are not going to work. And even the snow, if it doesn't get plowed right away or salted, of course, you know how it is. You got to go slow. You're going to be down in the 20 mile an hour range, sometimes. But if there's ice, it's a no-go. If it's just snow like this, and the roads are warm, from some warm days, then if you go slow, again, you do you. But I'm driving them right now, and I've got to get into work here myself. So, but then when you get into Branson, you get into the Strip. It's all pretty straight, and so if you are already in town, or you can get here ahead of the snow, then you're probably going to be okay if you stick to the Strip. And so that's the first thing. The roads, that's the big question mark. All the time. Should you cancel a trip? Should you still venture out? I think it's a case by case scenario. So you gotta consider whether there's ice or just snow or whatever. Okay, what about businesses? Do businesses close when it snows? That's a great question. The businesses closing, not closing, depends on the time of year. If it's in the middle of January, when things are already going to be closed anyway, your business is going to be like, forget it. We're just going to close. Nobody's really in town anyway. But if it's a busier time, in December, November, when it's really busy, or here we are, spring break starts like right now. And so tomorrow especially is going to be really busy and really busy. It's one of the busiest times of the year. So spring break, people asked us the question, Escape Code, are you open? At this point, we definitely are open. Other businesses are definitely going to be open, but not all of them. There might be some that close. So you've got to ask yourself, the question on what you want to do, and then you've got to do a little research. You got to give them a call, shoot them an email. There's a bird right up there. Oh, that's so cool. I can see him. I don't know if you can see him, but he's talking to me. And so yeah, do your research, give them a call, shoot them an email, go to their website. Maybe they'll update their website and find out if they are going to be closed or not. If I were to guess today, most things are going to be open. That's just a guess. I could be wrong. I'm going to get into town in just a second here, and I'll be able to know a little bit more. But I think most things will be open. The weather, the snow is supposed to stop around 2. And so then they'll have a great opportunity to get it all cleared, and then it's done. It's over. Some of these other snow events, it's going to keep going for a day, for 24 hours or whatever. It's a little different. So again, it is a case-by-case scenario. So are the businesses going to be open? Not sure. If this was November or December, would Silver Dollar City be open? Yeah, they would definitely be open. And I'm almost positive, on a day like today. In fact, it would be beautiful there at Silver Dollar City if it was Christmas time, and you would be seeing this. How amazing would that be? So, and then, so you've just, again, the snow thing, and Branson's weird. And there's a lot of states around here that are flat. You got a lot of people coming from Kansas, Texas, right? Iowa, and, up northern Missouri, different, heading up there, Kansas City, St. Louis. And so people are not used to driving in the snow. So again, you know your limits. Always be safe. Be extra safe if you're going around a curve, man. Go, and you don't know if there's ice on the road or not. You got to crawl. You got to get down to 5 or 10 miles an hour just to make sure that, at least getting around that curve, that everything's going to be cool. So, so there you have it, everybody. I just wanted to just give you an update. It's snowing in Branson, and I'll leave this video. I'll give you some views of the beauty of the Ozarks. All right, safe travels, everyone. Super safe travels.